up? What is going on? All right, so welcome to day 3. I've even forgotten like how many days it is, but like I said, December, I'm going live daily or uploading daily. So I've always got content for you guys. I actually uploaded a video today. However, I thought I'd also go live and check in with you guys, see how you guys are going. I did a chest workout today and I'm finishing off with arms. So just to give you guys a bit of an overview of what I did today, a quick recap. I'm not gonna spend too much time, I promise. I basically did a lot of pressing movements and one fly movement. So hit a dumbbell incline for 20 reps. Everything was 20 reps. It was a full range of motion. Then I went into a machine decline press. Then the next 2 were basically pin loaded. I had a pin loaded fly and also a pin loaded press as well too, which was a pin loaded normal chest press to finish off. And now I'm basically doing some tricep extensions as well. So like these muscles over here, the triceps, as you guys can see, I need to get them bigger. I always want to get them bigger. They are 2/3 of your arms. So of course, if you want bigger arms, you gotta work your triceps. But there's so many mistakes people make when they are trying to build their triceps. For me, growing up, I was always bicep dominant. So my biceps was the stronger part. Now I feel like I got a lot of catching up to do. I need to rework my biceps for them to catch up. So what I'm gonna show you here today is basically how to target your triceps just with a simple cable tricep push-down machine. And all of you guys will have this. You can use bands for this if you're working at home. You don't have to use cable tricep push-down. So, and I'll show you a few of the mistakes that people make. And this wasn't like anything like scientific or anything crazy. This was actually stuff that I learned during my experience with training. And you can adjust this based on your body's biomechanics. I know everyone's got different lever lengths. No one's exactly the same, okay? So, one of the things that I always say is that you can learn from anyone. So, not everyone is perfect, and that's right. You know, what works for me might not work for you. However, if you know how to adjust it and you know how to utilize the knowledge from people and absorb that knowledge, that works as a win for you. So let's get some big triceps, fam. Let me show you how it's done, okay? Let's go. Let's not waste time. Okay, so moving on to the cables. Now, the biggest mistake I see a lot of people doing is when they're doing this movement over here, they start to swing around. And although swinging isn't too bad, because what happens is you use a little bit of momentum to be able to get that elbow extension, which is actually gonna activate your triceps. So don't worry too much about the negatives. Let's talk about the positives. How can we get you guys some bigger triceps? How can you get your triceps working? First of all, mind-muscle connection. I've talked about that in my previous videos. If you can't connect your mind and muscle, you're not working your muscles, you're working your joints, okay? And we don't want to be doing that. We want to build bigger muscles or stronger muscles wherever we are, okay? Sorry, I shouldn't use the term bigger muscles, so some people don't want specifically bigger muscles, maybe just stronger muscles, okay? So we want to get those babies working. How do we do it? Now when I get onto the machine, okay, if I start swinging around, already I can start to feel my lats utilizing the movement, especially when I go too heavy. If I go too heavy, I start to swing, use my lats to do the movement. That's not doing this any good. I mean, no matter what, you're still gonna have a little bit of elbow extension. See how my tricep is moving? You're still gonna get some triceps working there. So nothing against it at all. However, how can we just make this movement good for you? And you, and you, and you, and you sitting over there. Let's make this simpler, okay? What I want you guys to do is grab your hand wherever you are, palms together, okay? And then bring your elbow closer to your body, okay? Now, this is not just a shot to make my triceps or my arms look big. I mean, it does in this angle, so. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna push down, okay? And that's not it. When you get there, squeeze the tricep. To squeeze your tricep, push that elbow in, extend that out. Once you start to extend that elbow, you start to feel the tricep, okay? Now, that's not the only thing. Now, I want you to use this hand over here to apply pressure, okay? And bicep curl. Now, while you're doing that, you're gonna notice that you can actually feel a stretch in your tricep, okay? See how that elbow is going back? I can start to feel that stretch in my triceps. Now, if I just bend my elbow like this, you can start to focus, see your brachialis actually working a lot more. And that's not my focus here. My focus here is some tricep extensions. Okay, so I want to make sure the triceps are working. It's not my biceps I'm worried about. I can worry about biceps later in a different exercise. So if you guys are doing this with me, grab your hands, give it a little bit of a clap, okay? And actually start from the bottom. Start pulling bicep curl with this hand over here. As much pressure as you can. When you start to feel that stretch, let your elbow move back with it. Okay. Now what's happening here is your elbow is hinging. Once your elbow hinge, it's like a rubber band. Okay. Stretch, squeeze. Okay. So let that stretch. If you can feel that stretch, you're literally on the money. So that's what you want to focus on, feeling the stretch with motor movement, because during one of the biggest mistakes we make a lot is we actually forget that slow eccentric movement. However, that negative movement is where you guys grow. So you don't want to be missing out on this stuff. This is like, that's the money, that's what the gold is. You don't want to be wasting your time, okay? So, a lot of people find it very easy to contract. That's fine. Get that stretch in, okay? So when you come in here, that over there is gonna be your stretch. Now when you feel that stretch, keep going till you go till wherever your mobility will allow you to go. Okay, everyone is different. This way, having different biomechanics allows you to be able to make this and craft as your own and get you guys some big ass biceps or big ass triceps or whatever you want to do. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you, I appreciate the kind words, guys. I'll respond to your answers after. I just want to go through with this one and get you guys straight to the point without having to spend too much time, because I'm also in the gym today, and your boy is going to come down and do a seated, explanative ones as well too. Also, I'm going to be doing weekly lives on my TikTok channel as well too. These are going to be huge ones as well too, so stay tuned. That's going to be coming. There's going to be an announcement soon. All right, oh my God, it just went so quiet in the gym right now. So I'm going to stop screaming. What we're going to do is grab a hand, feel that stretch all the way up. You should be able to feel that stretch moving. Now you see that palm of yours? Use that palm to push, and while you're pushing, extend the elbow. So that elbow driving forward is the activation of your triceps, okay? So elbow extension, that's what is gonna make our triceps work. So that's what you need to know. Now when you jump on here, okay, I'm gonna pull this up so I can show a bit of the triceps so you guys can see what's working, okay? First of all, I'm gonna pull it down. Why down first? So I can actually feel that connection and start to feel that stretch with my triceps. Now I'm just gonna let my elbows hinge. As they hinge, I can feel that stretch in my triceps and I know I'm going the right direction. Don't lose focus, don't lose control. Once I'm at the peak of my movement, I'm gonna start pushing this palm and extending out. Giving a nice squeeze at the bottom of the movement. That's really important, because what that does is it helps keep your mind-muscle connection. Keep that going, a nice stretch and squeeze. Now that's not it. After you've got this tip right, how do you guys apply this in your reps and your sets? I'll personally say an 8 to 12 rep range. Control your movement. Those 8 to 12 rep ranges will hurt. After you've done one of those successfully, increase the weight. Use your progressive overload. If you don't challenge your muscles, they ain't gonna grow, okay? Guys, I'm gonna cut it here because your boy's gonna finish this workout. I thought I'll check in with you guys as well too. Like I said, daily uploads or daily lives. Your boy is keeping up to this the whole of December. Even Christmas, I'm gonna come on, so stay tuned, and I'm here to stay. Your boy's out, peace.